Guess you haven't plugged in. Alright. That's better. Need to switch these. There we go. Right, let's check it. Sounding good. Just do it. Okay. We are good to go. So yesterday we were working on Ethereum. So we will continue doing that today. So let's look at this production line. Now, that collides, so we probably have to, put it here. Yeah. Okay, good. And then we can put a Tesla tower here. Then we just need this 4 times. Don't need that one. Okay, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. This is actually one of the smaller production lines, believe it or not, because it's nowhere near as complex, or nowhere near as many buildings. Okay. Actually, I kind of feel like connecting it. Oh, there's space on this side. Interesting. So let's draw the proliferate. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we can also have. Yep. Good morning, Busy. Made an automatic mining and smelting machine yesterday. Well done. Automation is key in Dyson Sphere program. We are making an automated way of. Okay, production speed up has already been selected. We are finally making an automated way for the production of hydrogen. Now, one of the things here, that this is supposed to be a full belt. Which it isn't. It's not good. So why not? So this produces... Oh, right. I know why not. It's because we actually need to share the output line with another one. Which means that we can't really have this Tesla tower here. Okay, we're gonna have to do this again. Just a Tesla tower bit. It's good that we actually have space on the other side. Yeah, it's the blueprints are going to come in handy and they can. Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's the intent. Too close to another pound, so well, that's not going to work. Okay, and now we need another one of these that outputs to here. I should set the recipe. Deuterium. Interesting that this one. Oh, you're not allowed to actually have. Customize your mix. Yeah, I know about all of this. We can apply one of these, but you know, the other aspect of this is prioritization. Otherwise, you never get anything done. There's so much stuff to do. Alright, let's get hydrogen out of here. When it's customized. Yes, I agree. I have to go somewhere where the materials are available for it. I do agree. It looks cool when it's customized. Okay, let's put it to here. Yeah, it needs a lot of material. Exactly. Exactly. We have all of the material available. Like that's not an issue. Just that, you know, I have to go to the right planet. Then get it. Okay. Yeah, okay. So those are copied as well, so that's good. This time I actually managed to remember the Tesla towers, which is also good. Okay, I don't know if it's proliferated. Might not be yet. Nope. Although somehow it is. Oh, they might have still had some proliferated stuff in there. Right, okay. This can go. Okay, now there's a pull output belt here. Close enough anyway. I have a chemistry test tomorrow, so I'm going to be here for a bit shorter time. It's all good. Look, skill is really important. An object you collide with. That collides as well. Very good. Because your videos and streams are really nice for me. Yeah, I know. Sorry. This is the time that I can stream. You can always catch the, you know, the video. Like, they're always available on my channel. So, there's that. Okay. One, two, three, four. I know that I put this together thinking that it's just one row, but I was actually wrong on that, so... Okay, good. Oh, I watch your videos when I get that stage in this lion. Pretty good. Look at this. Oh, so good. So let's grab this one more time. Now, I don't need the Tesla towers at the top. Okay. Nice. So here is more hydrogen. Then we pass the deuterium back, and we take more hydrogen. Ah, good. Then we just have to finish building this, and we have our deuterium production line available too. Right after this autosave. Here we go. Uh-huh. So, deuterium slash Mark 3 slash proliferated factory. Okay. Those drones are really cool. Yes, they are very fast these days. Which is exactly what is... What? Okay. Deuterium Mark 3, we need to save that. And where's deuterium? There it is. Okay. And then the other thing is... Oops. Dyson Sphere. Slash deuterium. Okay. Good, deuterium is here. Now, we have all the basic materials. Well, looks like we are slightly missing hydrogen, but... Now, I wonder... Are we okay with the hydrogen production, or are we using too much of it? Okay, we're using too much of it. So, before we do too much more... Is there no? Oops. I was going to connect one more gas giant. Okay. I think we already have this gas giant here. Okay, there's fire, ice, and deuterium available here now. Hydrogen is bad there though. Hydrogen. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Water. Coal. Usually the hydrogen is bad when there's fire ice. Yeah. So we really need like a deuterium place. I don't know. Did we tap this already? It doesn't look like it. So, ooh. I'll see if this one here makes a move to this gas giant. Yeah, okay, so we have tapped this already. Ah, there was more deuterium. We were more hydrogen that we weren't using. I don't think we need to tap more of it. It was just not using it yet. Okay, so we have I think everything that we need for now. Deuterium, and then we just go to our assembling planet now to make a move on the smoke carrier rocket stuff. Okay. Proliferation was still easily good with all the proliferation. As acted 2x resource, don't know, is that good? In the early game it doesn't matter. In the late game, like where we're at right now, it's gonna get pretty annoying if resources run out, because eventually, like if you scale your production lines to ridiculous levels, even if there's 100 million resources on the planet, right? Like we're going to consume upwards of like 100,000, maybe to 1 million iron ore, for example, in the late game per minute, right? Per minute, and even if you have 100 million material on the planet, you're going to run through that in a matter of hours, and then you just end up having to fly around the galaxy and connecting more and more and more and more material, and that ends up being the gameplay loop rather than being able to just scale production lines, right? So I actually prefer infinite resources, because it means when you connect something, right, it's just set and forget. You don't have to worry about it running out. In the previous games, towards the end game, there was always, oh, I'm out of this resource, this doesn't work, this doesn't work, this doesn't work, this doesn't work anymore. And I don't know, I didn't enjoy it, and we ended up getting stuck in a loop of just connecting more and more and more resources rather than being able to, focus on, okay, now we have those resources, let's, keep using them, kind of a thing, right? Like there's no way that we could be doing this amount of solar cell launching without infinite resources, and I kind of have fun with having these massively scaled lines. It does take away certain elements of the challenge, right? Like it makes the game easier in certain ways, especially early on, because you don't have to worry as much about running out of resources and there being pressure to move on to other planets. But there's still pressure to move on to other planets because you want to scale your production lines, right? So, I don't know. That's how I think about the infinite production lines or not. Does that make sense? Alright, so we need to put down. Now there's research that makes it. Okay, now I get it. So you have limited resources. Yeah, that's right. So they end up running out, and then your production lines stop, and then you have to go run after them and boost and reconnect them. It's not set and forget in this game. Alright. Didn't realize that I had already used this much space on this planet. But it's okay, we've only used one of the lanes. We still have the other one to go. Well, I mean, I like him more. I like infinite resources more. Some people will say, oh, that's way too easy, right? So it just depends on how you want to play the game, really. I don't enjoy like running around and connecting more and more resources. And you can think about like as we scale up production lines, right? Like that's eventually where we would get to, because eventually you run out of resources so quickly that, you know, that's all you have to do to just keep your things running. All right, let's connect these. Okay. And then we can also connect these. It's like infinite resources. Yeah, that's what I would do as well. Okay. So now we'll have to put together the production lines one by one. So the first one, but we have solar cells already. So the first one here is this frame material. And in that case, we will actually need another dual logistics station set up. There we go. That's how fast drones need to be. Well, actually, they need to be a lot faster. We'll get to that. The next step after having scaled all of the production lines for the Dyson Sphere, the next step after that is going to be scaling the production line for the research. And we're going to have a ridiculous amount of research as well. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Never seen before. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you will be making frame material from, I don't know, I think high purity silicon, titanium. Now, yeah, we need proliferation here on this side, and then we need these storage. Let's hook up the power. And we'll hand into drones. Oops, no. Only need 2,000. I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in 1 minute. This has... Okay, so we can share output and one of the input lines, although not the carbon nanotubes. And we're going to be pressed for space here. Okay, saved successfully. So, oops, no, yep, that was right. Actually, I'm gonna leave this for proliferation. Okay, so that's an input. This is the carbon nanotube input. This is another input, and this is the output. Okay, we're going to be making frame material. Okay, and then it's a nanotube input, and this is another input. Ah, I made a mistake. Oops. These need to go like here. Okay. So this is the output line. So let's cut that right here. And then we need our blueprint. Four-way stack and merge. Okay, so this needs to go even further to the left. Okay, this is the output. This is the input. Because we need to have a piler here, probably to here. Okay, and then this can go. Yeah, there's fine. Okay. So. This is an output, this is an output, this is an input, and this is an input. Okay, and all the others are all inputs. Okay, now the next question is rates. The carbon nanotube here is going to be the limit on this. So let's do the maths. Okay, so I think it consumes 4 every 6 seconds. Yeah. So 4 every... No. We have 30 times 6 over 4. So we have 45, and then we divide by 1.5 due to the 1.5x speed up of the Mark IIIs, and then we divide by 2 due to the proliferation. Right, so we just need 15. Okay, production speed up, production speed up. Good. This is going to be a bit of a long production line too. Okay, we have plenty of space. That's good. Okay, let's hook this to here. This can get hooked to here too. Okay. Let's see, carbon nanotubes. And now we just need the full 15 of these. Wow, look at that. How did you know, David? Okay, this can get trimmed to here. Then we can see about the automatic piler. Now, we need these 2 spaces, so let's put it here, and then I'm gonna make sure that it all works. Yep. Okay, and then do this. Okay, and then these Tesla towers. And then... okay, let's put the proliferator on. So this doesn't need to be proliferated. This does. Because this is the end of the belt. Okay. And now I'm just going to try to have one Tesla tower to cover them all. Not gonna be able to. Okay, we'll have one here and one here. Okay. Okay, so that's connected into there, and then we can use hydrogen as fuel. Yes, you can. Yes, you absolutely can. Okay, it is a better fuel as well than coal. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think we should be able to fit the other line right in. Yep. Okay, so what are we missing? Sorters and assemblers. Okay. Assemblers. And where are the sorters? There they are. Okay, good. Faster drones. And the research is just way too slow at the moment for any of that. Okay. So let's apply the proliferation on this side. There and there. What? And then we have our transportation station. We can have it right here. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3. Hey, cable. Okay, carbon nanotubes. We need to have, oops, this. And then add in that, and yeah, we don't need anything else. Well, give me 100 there. Remote demand and proliferator, please. Local demand. Okay, good. Now, this can actually get trimmed to here. Just need carbon nanotubes. Anything burnable is fuel. Yeah. You can burn, I think you can burn leaves as well. But 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. But it's pretty tedious. You want to be careful with burning hydrogen though. Because you're gonna need it for the energy matrix research. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty easy. And I want this to be the proliferator. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. Through. Good. Okay. This is then, I guess, the high purity silicon output. Input, I should say. And then this is this input. And then we have first the output. First only output. And then we have high purity silicon. Okay. Look at this. This high purity silicon isn't proliferated. Cool. Now, is this actually producing a full line? Why not? This does 30. Oh, wait, no, it isn't. Because we are not limited by the input, we're actually limited by the carbon nanotubes here. That's the issue. But I think that's fine. Although could have had carbon nanotube refresher lines injected in here. What are the ratios? Well, it's a 4:1. So essentially, each one of these could be twice as long. So that, like, we could actually just double the length of these, but... Or alternatively, I don't know, I just don't feel like deleting all of it. You know? And I don't know if it'll actually fit into here. So it's about, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it would fit. And the longer you make these, the harder they are to fit. So, but anyway, I think it'll be okay. We can just put them down in other places. Okay. Ah, there we go. So we just use carrier. It's a good learning as well, that sometimes these are not bound by the output. So to think about that in terms of how we connect it up as well. Okay, one more. I don't know. If I was doing this production line again, I would probably double it in length. But it's okay. Well, I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Well, find out soon enough. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Like we could have just drawn one line above there. Okay, then let's copy this. I don't want that, I want that. Okay. Okay, we're missing belts. Okay, oops, auto save. This is the carbon nanotube. And then this is the titanium alloy. This is the frame material output. And then this is the high purity silicon again. Okay. Let's walk this production line to the end. The longer these production lines are, the more unwieldy they get as well, in terms of being able to place them, so I don't mind too much. And it's only half as long as it could be. There's an easy way to scale. Oh, I don't think that I actually connected the proliferator in on the other side. There's an easy way to scale by just pasting down more of them. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know if I connected the proliferator on the other side. Nope. Okay. And we have our first little bit of material coming. A little bit of it gets through every now and then. Okay, good. Frame material. Done. Now. So let's go to here and then go to here. Okay. So frame material Mark 3 proliferated factory. Okay. And then Dyson Sphere slash frame material. Okay. Frame material. Good. Next. So we've done this bit. The next step is here. And for that we need to put together processes. Now we already have the this, but we don't have this. So let's do the microcrystalline component. I think we're full. Yeah. Okay. Now the microcrystalline component only has 2 inputs, so we can do it without a back. Without a back station. Now this is slightly annoying in that this is, you know, if this was like closer to here, it would be better. So I'm gonna leave this space empty and then just put it right next to here. Okay, see you in another stream. All good. Hope you do good in your test. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll put it in the... Okay. Thanks for being here. Okay, microcrystalline component from high purity silicon and copper. Okay. We do need these storage, and we need to proliferate. Quote demand, local demand. Okay. Good. That's what we need. Now, how does it look? Okay, so we can share the copper and the microprocessing component, but not the high purity silicon. Okay, so let's start with this blueprint. Oh, never mind. Okay. Input. And I'm gonna put it on this side. This is another input. And this is an output. And then we select the microprocessing components. And then we have another input on this line. Okay. Now we know where to put the 4-way stack and merge. Goes right here. And then we need this much space. Okay, and then you can go to here and here. Okay, then what are the rates? So it consumes 1 per second here. So we can have the standard like 7.5 or whatever. But we'll do the maths properly. Okay, input. This is an output. This is an input. This is an output. And then this is an input. Okay, and this is an input. Okay, so there's a shared out. It consumes 1 high purity silicon per second. So we can have 30 of them by default, divided by 1.5 due to the Mark II, right? So that's 20, and then divided by another 2 for using the proliferate. So it's basically a tenner. Oops. So if we take this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, just draw it to here. Okay. Then we have to figure out this one here. So 1, 2. Okay, so if we go. Yep. And oops, press the wrong button. Okay, good. And then stick the Tesla towers in. Okay, so that covers that. Then we need this here. Okay, good, that covers all of those. And then the standard. Okay. Okay, we'll have to put it like down here. I don't know what we're gonna do with this space. I guess we could start a production line here and then we just waste this little bit of space. Okay. So let's take all of this and put it like here. And then we can just take this. 2, 3, and 4. A little bit of space over there. Okay. Good. So, okay. So you can go here. Okay, so we have to set this up again. Actually, nope, we can't copy it in that way. So we're going to be making microcrystalline from that and this. Oops. Don't need drones, and we need proliferator. For demand and these storage. And we can go. Okay, good. Now, let's look this up. Okay, proliferate is on the other side, so it's fine. Use that now. Does it go here? Yeah. Okay, and we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so then we can make this the proliferate line. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's there. Okay. This is high purity silicon input. This would be copper input. Okay, good. Then, oops. Did you do that? Well, it's clicked. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Cool. And then there's a couple of high purity silicons that need to come through here. Okay. And then there's a copper. Here is the microcrystalline component output, and then there's high purity silicon. Good. Did I select the production speed? Yes. Okay. Then, you know, before we put the guide together, we will just look at our production rates and make sure that we are getting what we are sort of aiming to get. Oh, I should have hooked up the belts before doing it, but I want to. These belts. Okay. Sometimes you just make a mistake. Cool. Okay, and another one. Let's autosave. Okay, and then one more. One, two, three, four. Oh. 2, 3, 4. So it's the wrong button. It's not gonna make me go left. It's just gonna make me make mistakes when I write the names of production lines down or blueprints down. Okay, good. That's what we need there. And then you just need this. Come on. Okay, a couple more back here. Right, now they're all working. Okay, good. Let's save this one. So, microcrystalline component, Mac 3, proliferated. Okay. Save that blueprint, and then component. Dyson Sphere slash microcrystalline component, and oh no, did I override all of that? Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, I can delete this one. What does it delete? These things. It's a new planet seed. Whatever. Local sulfuric acid. That doesn't help anyone. Iron ore local transport. Okay. Okay. So now we have the microcrystalline component. The next step is the processor. Now let's see. This one's going to be a big one. So that's why I'm hesitant in putting it here. We can share the output line, but not the input line. Oops. So it's going to consume 2 every 3 seconds. Right, so we have 30 times 3 over 2. So we need 45. Then we get to divide by 1.5 because of the default the Mark 3s, and we get to divide by 2, so it's 15. Right? Now these were 10. So if we look at the amount of space this took, it's let's see. It doesn't have to be exact here, but I just want to see how it would fit. Yeah, see, it would only just fit, and we have a bigger production line to draw, so we will need to make use of this part here. Just fine. It's all good. Okay, now I need a couple of solar panels. That's the... Yep. Here we go. Like that. Alright. Oh, and I don't think we need all of these. Just grab a few. What else do I have? Okay, get rid of these guys for now. Don't need this, don't need this. And then we'll just grab like a bunch more foundations. Got it. That's circuit boards, that's something else. Let's put some more foundations everywhere. Okay. Okay, so we'll just go up to here. We probably will need a second assembling planet for the research. We're gonna run out of space on this one here. Quite insane. Okay. It's just the reality of the situation. Okay. Let's use this precisely now. And let's see if we can get it in here again. Yep, okay, so that's all of it. And more foundations. Let's see, did you finish? Well, almost. See, this is a somewhat reasonable rate of production on foundations. Might need a second one of those lines though, so that we always have it available whenever we want it. Alright. There's no way that it's going to be full again. Oh, we've only got 6,000. So we'll just do what we can here. Like if it drops below 6,000, it's... Oh, look at this. We finished it. Can't believe it. We just paved over that entire part of the planet without having to stop. I'll have a few small mistakes here and there. Okay, where do we want to start? Alright, let's put it right here. One, two, three. Okay. Charge it up as much as it wants to be charged. And in this case, it's just local transportation, which is handy. But I I should still give them actually distiller stuff. So, in case we ever, want to move some of this off planet. It'd be cool if this was just local demand for this was built into it, rather than having to have like a slot for it, Okay, and you'd make it from microcrystalline component and circuit board. Wow, look at that power. Actually, we should put another circuit board production line over. Nah, I want to finish the things first and see what's actually problematic. Okay, so what did we say? Only sharing the output, right? Yep. Okay, I'm gonna leave that space for the proliferate. So we're gonna need more space than that. Okay, get that there. Okay, processor, faster production. Okay, and then we need our standard blueprint for conveyors, please. Okay, which goes here, and then trim this. Okay, two goes in there, that goes into there. Okay, and then it was 20, right? Consumes 2 every 3 seconds. So 45 divided by 1.5 is... Okay, 45 divided by 1.5 is 30 divided by 2 is 15. Okay. Oops, so it's 15 of these. Oops, we need to make sure to do input stuff. Input, output, input. I didn't quite draw that. But I also think that we can do this one earlier. How? Oh, close to right, I got that. Okay, 1, 2. I think that'll be enough. Well, then it's lift. No. Well, actually, we can get rid of this still. Yep. Okay, so that's all good. And this just needs something like that, and this, and this. These are 1, 5. Now we need power, please. The drones are like very quick these days. Oh, okay. And let's give this some power, some juice. Well, hang on. We need to put this on. Oops. And then we can give this juice. Okay. And yep, that'll do. Okay, we need 4 of these. 2. 3 and 4. Right. So first step is proliferate. Now we have 10. So we'll have to use a back port, which means that the proliferator is going to come from the back port as well. There's an autosave. One, two, three, four. Okay. So then we have our first input line, and then our second input line, and our output. Good. Then we have our next input. Then the next one. Circuit boards. Okay. Then we just have to get this thing back to okay. Third one. Okay. Then after this, it's the Dyson Sphere component, which is going to be a 4-item piece. A 3 input, I should say. 3 input, 1 output. It's that here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, don't get stuck. And then, you know, it's probably the deuterium, which is fuel rod, which is gonna take quite a bit to do, because we actually have to put together the production lines for the motors. Okay. Top it off like this. And then grab all of, well, maybe to here. Okay. And then let's stick it there. Okay, we need more belts and more sorters. No problem. Okay. So yeah, now we can make this Dyson Sphere component. But then for this, you know, we need to actually put this together. But we have the first two, but this one is going to be challenging because it's a number of steps. But yeah, I think it's a good production line to have in your arsenal as well. And then it's the, no, it's these ones here. So that we need to make this and this. Titanium glass. Yeah, okay. We need circuit boards as a first output here. Microcrystal component. Okay. And it's the microcrystal component, and then it's the circuit boards from the back. Okay. And then we have processor production. Excellent. Just as planned. Okay. Processor slash binary slash proliferated B. Okay, save that. And then it's Dyson Sphere slash processor. Okay, good. Okay, so yeah, the next step is this Dyson Sphere component. Now this one is going to be a huge, massive, crazy big production line because of the interplay here. So we can share the output line, and we're just going to accept that that it's not going to be full, because it's going to be close to full, but it's not going to be anything clean, you know? It's going to be quite messy. If there was like one material that was nicely faster, then yeah, but this is just messy. Okay, so if we go 30 times 8 over 3, right, that's 80, then we divide by 1.5, that's 53, and we divide by 2. It's about 27, nearly 30 of these instance. So yeah, it's quite a bit. So it's only just, here we go. And yeah, we need another one of these on the other side. Okay. 300, 100%. So we're making the Dyson Sphere component, and I'm going to take this input and this input on this side, proliferator, this. Interesting, actually. What's the third input? We can just do this. Processor. Like, we could just do this, but we want to switch. Processor and then proliferator, because all of these materials are going to be available locally. But the thing is, if we have a second production planet, well, we just assembly planet, but we should just make sure that this planet is the only one over that we import. Okay, so let's get these materials. Now, it does mean that we can only do 3 lanes here if we do it this way. Oh, look at this. This is actually problematic. Solar cells. I think I'd rather do 4 lanes. Clear this, and then be able to demand from another planet. Demand storage. Let's see, remote demand. Okay. Demand storage. This. This. Okay, we just need a few more ships. 200 is fine. Okay, and now we can actually do 4, so I prefer that. Okay, we're gonna need a lot of space. So, this is an input lane. This is no one. Okay, and then this is one of the other input lanes. Oh, look at that. We're low on power. Let's fix that. I'm actually quite interested in the fact that... Oh, it is moving. Yeah. So I was still thinking about the deuterium production and fractionating yesterday, and really you just have to make sure that, you know, the input line Siri just randomly decides to play music in my house sometimes. So, the robots are taking over. Making our decisions for us. Look at that. Good. Let's see, is there anything that's not constructed? All good. Okay, so we just doubled the power that's available here. 8 gigawatts. Okay, where were we? I think we were over here somewhere. Yep. Now I know that we have to boost the solar cell production, but for now I'm just going to ignore that fact, because I just want to respond to... Oh, look at that. All the research that we are getting done right now is just like a little bonus. Okay. Let's get more drone engines. A little bit faster speeds. Then get this done a couple of times, and then this done a couple of times. And then we can get our own drive engine a little bit faster. Okay. That's gonna keep that busy for a long time. Very long time. Although that's going to change because we're going to be going to much more research output. But right now, the first step is that we need to, upgrade our power. Now, which one was the Okay. So yeah, these two come from the other side. But other than that, okay, let's cut it here. Let's cut it here. And conveyors. Always stack and merge. Oh, like that. So 2, 3. Spend there, that there. Okay. I think I want to leave it a little bit more space. Okay, and then we said what, 26, 27? Okay. 2, 3. Output. 1, 2, 3. Good. So it's 15, right? Oops. Oops. Okay, so that's 15, and then to get to 27, we need 12 more. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Now that strictly doesn't produce all of the output, but it does consume all of the input. And I think it's a good sort of ratio to work with. Even if it doesn't give us a full output build, it should be fine. Okay, and then we cut this, basically. And then we put that there. And yep, that works. That into there, and then cut these. Okay, and then we need to input this Tesla, these Tesla towers. So here now, don't need it on there, but do need it on here. Oops. I made a mistake. So let's save this correct blueprint. Processor. 33. Wish there was an easier way to update these. But Dyson Sphere / processor. Okay. I guess it leaves space for proliferation on this side. That's fine. trying to see. Okay, that's enough. Okay. Yeah, so on the small carrier rocket, we probably want to use the extra output. Because we're not going to get that scaled to a full, like 30. Well, we'll see. I'll make those decisions later. It's not like there's a crazy... It's not like there's like insanely advanced materials that we need to use for this. Right. Okay. This is the first one, right? Yes. So let's grab this. 2. Like, it's all pretty basic material. I think anything associated with unipolar magnets, we will just get extra materials, because we only have like so many of those, you know, materials available to us. But all the others is just abundantly available, you know. 1, 2, 3. I am hoping that we can finish these small carrier rockets today. We'll see. We've probably done about half the assembling lines so far. Something like that. Do we go here? 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, I'm not gonna risk it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop getting stuck. Alright. The main one that we still need to do is the motors. Because of the deuterium. Get this stuff in. One of the other special things that we'll do for the small carrier rockets is actually put down like a storage boxes. And enough of them to be able to, you know, essentially have enough in storage. Okay. To just be able to build an entire Dyson Sphere. So we're going to be aiming for about 100,000 small carrier rockets in storage at any time. That's where the solar panels are. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 1, 2, 3, and then it's just about, yeah, we go here. Okay. Put that there, here, here, and okay, you. You need to demand the processors. Then we need this and proliferate. Okay. Where are my drones? No, I don't have any drones. Okay, good. That's another bunch. Storage. And remote demand. Okay. And yeah, the proliferate will have to be on the other side. I really want to try out this production line though, but anyway. I might come to regret doing this. Oops. Use that now. Okay, out of belts. Easy fix. So let's take the. So the processors have 4 slots. I think we can take the proliferate from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's grab it all the way through to here. Okay. Process. Oops. It's black. That's annoying. Okay. Okay, good. This is why we'll probably need more processors, is because, you know, these are 4 lanes of processors. So we only got 2 lanes so far. One here. So even just to keep this going, we would need another one. And then I don't know how many microcrystalline lanes, because there are also like 2 of those lanes on there, right? So we actually need twice the microcrystalline. But anyway, all of those things, we'll figure that out once we have the end-to-end production line working. And then we'll just look for where the bottlenecks are. And just solve those bottlenecks. Should get this bit in. So otherwise you just end up focusing on the wrong thing anyway, right? Get this highway of materials. Okay. So we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So we'll have to use this back one for the proliferate. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll probably need more proliferate as well. Those are an excellent slot. Here and here. then we can have another one next to these. Okay, so let's autosave. Okay, solar sails, then output. Okay, and then we have solar sails 1, 2. Here, and then we have frame material and another frame material and solar cells, and we are graced with another output, and then it's solar cells time. You can see. Then it's frame material again. Okay. Good. Now, is it all working? No idea. Okay, that really sucks. Let's switch that to faster production. We already know that the solar cells are going to be problematic. What are we missing? Oh, I should have those. Okay. Production speed up. The good thing is that we're not actually relying on that, you know, production from the solar cells, like the power from the solar cells. They're just there for show for the moment, and to build up storage in the, you know, in the Dyson swarm that we can then make use of to build the Dyson Sphere as quickly as possible. Okay. Cool. I wonder why this is not 100% proliferated. I guess it doesn't really matter, because we can proliferate them here anyway. Okay, so this is the Dyson Sphere component. Okay, and then this can go. Dyson Sphere component and proliferated. Green. Dyson Sphere slash Dyson Sphere component. Okay. Right. Good. And the next step is that we can start looking at this, but for that we need this. For that we need this. And for that we need these. For that we need this. For that we need all of this. Okay, so let's start with the cogs. We can put the cogs over here. Transportation. These are going to be pretty simple production lines, so don't worry about them. Boost and boost. He needs mainly that. Don't think you need anything else. Okay, so you are making cogs from those. But demat proliferates this 100, 2000. That's it. Right, so what is the production like on this? Okay, 1 for 1 and 1 second. So we need 30, 20, 10. Okay, so it's going to be a sort of fairly straightforward input-output kind of a thing. Input. We have cogs. And well, output. Then I need this four-way stacker merge. And this can't go here, it needs to go here. Then oops. 1, 2. Okay. Cogs, extra production speed up, and yeah, we need 10 of those. Input, output. Okay, there, and here. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Basically, all of that can go. Get rid of this. Okay, if we go here, it'll be fine because we have plenty of space there. Okay, then we can get rid of this. Then we should be okay with doing this. Okay, and then the spray coater can go here. Yep, and we take it all the way to here. Two, 3, and this 4. Okay, we need some more. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Belts, right? Or these. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, and the next one. 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay, there we go. and then the last one. Oh, I think we're out of. Thought that we might be out of Tesla towers, but I don't think we are. Okay, and then to here, and to here, and in. Okay, and then let's go and finish the back here. I think that we need to trim. Okay, and then it's 1 below and 2 above. 1 below and 1, 2 above. What? Okay, automatic piler. There's my automatic pilot in there. Let's grab 100 of them. We need this done as well. Good. Now let's walk through here. Let's get this line done, then we'll walk that back the other way after hooking everything in. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 10 here. No, shouldn't it be 6? Yeah, it's 6. So we really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no. So it's all good. We can put the proliferator here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, oops. Iron ingot and cogs and iron ingots and cogs and iron ingots and some more cogs and even more iron ingots and some cogs. Okay. And then we just have to finish building this over here. Okay, good. That's the cogs production. Takes a little bit longer than it used to, but you know, every time we get a 4 times more output than we used to get. Okay, so let's call this cogs 3 proliferated factory. Dyson / cogs. No, actually, they're called gears in reality, but we're going to call them cogs. So, there you go. They look more like cogs than gears. Gears, I should say. Okay, next. I think for these basic motors, there are 3 actually of 3 things. So that means that we also need to do this magnetic coil, which we'll do here, which has a dual input, single output kind of a thing. It goes here. Make the sun will go away in a second. Should be good. Okay, you just need those. Okay, we're going to be producing magnetic coil. Mode demand and proliferate. And this. storage 2000 and get that in here. Okay. So how does this one work? Okay, so we can share one of the inputs, but not the output. Okay, this is a unique one. Okay, fine. So this is an output. This is an input. Oh, actually we need to do it the other way around. Because otherwise we don't have a way of putting something right next to it. Okay, this is an output. Okay, now getting those done. Then we have an input. Okay, and then here's the output. Here's an input. Now it means that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, 6 would be bad news. Okay, conveyors, 4-way stack and merge. That needs to go here and here. We trim this. And 1, 2. And then you can go here. Okay. So, input, output. These two are inputs. Input, output. Is that how we did it here? Yeah. Okay, and then what are the rates here? So it does 1 per second. No, 2 per second. Oh, okay. 2 per second. So normally we only need 15, so we only need 5 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a very efficient production line. Okay. And then we need an automatic piler, probably here. Yep, this is fine, and then we go like this. Okay, and then these all get trimmed. So you have one there, one. There's a tower there. Okay, and then here would be fine. Then we just need 4 of these. Oops. Good. Okay. 2, 3, 4. 2. It's actually easier almost than the cogs. Well, I don't know if they're easier than the cogs. Certainly fewer assembling machines required. Oops. That one always gets me. Not as space intensive as the cogs either, but still produce the same rate of output. Got me again. There we go. Oh, we have a proliferate space. Nice. So, let's grab the proliferate. I always like putting the proliferate first rather than later. So it means that I can start up these production lines 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, okay, 2 magnets. Magnets, output, and then it's copper. We have output and magnets. Nice. Is everything built? Yeah. Okay, so then it's just putting. Oh, needed to trim this at the back. Okay, that works. So let's grab to here. And then we can walk this back. Then we have all of the inputs for the motors. For the electric motors, at least. Then we need the electromagnetic turbines. I don't quite remember exactly what's needed for them. Oops. Okay, so just need to trim this back. We need the magnets here. And it's the copper. Oops. And then, oh no, oh, this is a big one. Okay. That one is somehow lacking power. Don't know why that one isn't, but that one is. So let's serve both of those. Nice. And we're already full, so that's why it's not working. Or why it's stalled. Okay, so magnetic coil. Coil proliferated. Once we have all of these put together, then it's the fun part where you just scale and scale and scale and scale. But for now, we just have to patiently put together the various production lines. Okay, magnetic coil. Right, next. Next is the whatever. Next is the electric motor. Okay, I think this will be. Well, we'll see. I'm not sure yet. So if we look at the electric motor. Okay. See, we can share some input lines here, but I think we will need something in the back, fortunately. So we need to grab relates and ears, proliferate, and this. Local demand, storage. Okay, let's delete all of this. local demand. And again, do this. Okay. Now, how does this work? So we can share the output line and one of the input lines. Okay. So we will have input line and another input line. Motors, and then yes, that's an input line. Then we have another input, and this is the output. Oh, I should have done that. Okay. Then here is another input, and then here's another input. Okay. Blueprint conveyors goes here. Okay. It's all very standard these days. Okay, and then make sure to make production speed up because it's really annoying if I forget to do that. Input, input, output, input, output, no. Input, output, okay. Input, input. Then what are the rates here? Okay. So it's 1 per second, so it's the standard 10 that we need here. Right, it's 30 divided by 1.5 is 20, divided by 2 is 10. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oops. Then we need proliferator on these. Okay, that one will do there. We left quite a bit of space here, actually. So what I'm gonna do is actually take this and move it up here. Instead, I don't really care that there's no power right now. Well, actually, let's put one of these like here. So, let's look at this. Where's the output? Okay, here we go. Automatic pilot. Does that work? Yes, yes it does. Okay, that's an input, that's another input, this is also an input. Okay, then we need 4 of these. Get rid of that guy. And we have the first motors done. And it's just 2 more other motors, but I don't know. I don't know if we will have sorted out the other materials. I think we have. Okay, what's... Okay, I suspected that we would run out of those. Let's grab those. And then... Also looks like we're low on belts. So let's grab whatever we can of those. Okay. 2... Okay, 1 more. Oh! I missed it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think that's the first time that I messed up in that particular way. Always good to come up with new firsts. Okay, good. So that's that. Let's finish building these. And we can connect the other side as well. Okay, we don't need that. Don't need this. And here we just need to apply the proliferate. Okay, and then transportation can go 1, 2, 3 here. So for this we need, of course, that local demand storage, that, and then what? Oh, we need this. So we don't actually need. Well, may as well. Local demand, remote demand. Power this up. Oops. And add in power. Is this everything? Oh no, we need to proliferate. Yeah, it's missing something. Local demand, remote demand. Okay. And we need a spot of power here. Okay. And then let's grab all of this. Okay. So you can see that Dyson Sphere production is going to take up quite a big portion of this planet. Which I didn't expect, but it is. Okay, that can go here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So it means that I can do proliferate here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I might not have counted right. Whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I did count right. Okay. Right. So this here needs to be this material. Then we can have the gears go here. And this is output. Okay. it's this to here. To here. And then it's gears. Output. Then okay. Right, let's walk this back. Right, so what's next after this? It's these ones. Okay, so we already have all of that, and then we already have all of that, so all good. We just need to put down the production lines. The electromagnetic turbines? No, yeah, they're pretty easy, but then these ones are a little bit more difficult. They're a little bit like this, although not exactly. Okay, so then the proliferate goes right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then it's just magnetic coils. Okay, good. Let's check everything. Everything is looking good. That's looking good. Okay. Take this. This is the electric motor. Electric motor. But I think that we have way too much. We have way too much of this stuff, but that's fine. It will come in handy once we have the once we go for the research, because we will, you know, we're going to run out of these unipolar magnets pretty quickly. Right, I'm going to take a quick break and then I'll be back in a moment. Okay, let's do the next one. Actually, what does this one look like? That's 3 seconds. See if that was 2 seconds, more like that. You have to come up with a custom solution for that. I don't want to use that side for now, if I don't have to. So let's use this. Okay. Which one would it be here? Oh, right. It's this one. Okay. So we're going to be making electromagnetic turbine. This one is going to be important for our research once we run out of unipolar magnets. Okay, and they are made of this and another electromagnetic coil. Okay. Let's put that in, and then we need proliferation, and we need this. Might give me 100. Go, local demand, storage. Let's also add these in. Local demand, remote demand. Okay, look at this. Need more charging. Okay, so what are the rates? I think we can just share the output here. Yeah. Okay. And this one is 30, 20, 10. So, okay, let's do it like this. So these are the inputs. How are you going to run out of unipolar magnets? There's infinite of them. I'm not going to run out of them, but like we're going to be tapped out on using all of it because there's only 2 sources of it. You know, like we're not going to be able to scale as much as we want from just those unipolar magnets. We're not going to run out, but you know, we're going to be. The production of them isn't going to be able to keep up. So I guess how I should have said it. Okay. Electromagnetic turbine. Good question, though. Thank you for asking. Okay. So I should have expressed myself more clearly. So let's get this into here. This here needs extra. Oh, hang on. This is. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna stick with it. It wasn't strictly necessary because we have, you know, this machine that's also going to be here. Because we are sharing output belts, you know. I don't think this is going to be long enough. Output, then we have our input. Alright, let's double check. Yep, 1 per second. So 30, 1.5 divided by 1.5 is 20, divided by 2 is 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And then let's power it on up. Okay, get rid of this. Automatic piler. 1, 2, I think that will do. Right. Okay, and then we go to here and then trim. Visual, and then we need 4 of these. And 2, 3, and something's in the way. And I've spotted the foundation. Okay. So let's grab this one then. 2. There's an autosave. Okay, good. This has a problem with power. So let's give this some juice. Proliferation. Wrong. And yeah, good. Three. And then it's just the supermagnetic rings, which are only really used for the deuterium. Actually, it might be used for other things as well, like the annihilation chambers. I don't remember, so it's probably good that we are boosting the production of them quite a bit. Stop getting stuck. Here we go. Nice. And let's finish building it and trim the back off. Trim this bit off. Okay. Oops. Let's use that. So these particle containers, right? Like either we can use unipolar magnets, which is good, whilst we have them, or we can use these electromagnetic turbines. And the electromagnetic turbines, I'll be able to produce whatever number we want of those. Because it's just like copper and iron ingot that is needed, right? And at the unipolar magnets, there's only two sources. Now, we will be doing a lot of this research to boost the amount that we can get from the unipolar magnets, probably to 10,000, maybe even more than that. But yeah, wow, didn't realize that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. So if it's 10, then let's get the proliferate from the middle port here. One, two, three, four, and then we go up and all the way through this. Okay, so we have output, and then we have this output, and we have our electromagnetic turbines, motors, electric motors, magnetic coil. This is another magnetic coil. And another electric motor. Okay, and then we have our output line. And then it's the magnetic coil. And then it's the electric motors. Okay, good. Now, this is all working. Very good. Still have to do the quantum computer. Might have to do that next time. I only have 45 minutes left, but we'll see. Electromagnetic turbine, Mach 3, proliferated. actually put together a standard Mark III of these. Okay. Let's yeah. Takes a lot of materials to make a Dyson Sphere. Okay, next. I guess we'll use this slot. Why not? Okay, I know it's like a little bit wasteful, but not much we can do. Okay, so super magnetic ring, and we only can do the 2 of the inputs here. So let's do the first 2 magnets and the electromagnetic turbine and the magnets. This and this. Demand storage, and these in. And then demand. Okay. So in this case, what do we do here? Okay, so we can share the input, one of the inputs. But the limiting factor here is going to be the magnets. And I don't see anything good about any of it. Like, we could refresh the magnets line, but that's going to be way too complicated. So we'll just take our limit from the magnets. Okay, so we'll share the... Yeah, so we have 2 inputs that are not shared and 1 input that is shared. What did we... Okay, so one of the not shared inputs comes from over here. That's going to be the energetic graphic... No, that's going to be the magnets. What? Hang on. No, I got this wrong. The 2 shared inputs, the 2 not shared inputs come from this side. It's kind of not the best way of doing it, but I don't think it matters anymore at this point in the game. Okay, and then this is going to be the energetic graphene. No, this will be the output line. This can be the energetic graphene. Okay. I think it's slightly inefficient. It would be slightly better to move, you know, one of the high volume materials to the other dedicated line, but doesn't matter. Okay, here we have our proliferation. 1, 2. Then this is the output. Okay. So those 2. Oops, lack of item. Let's fix that. And that one can go there. This is the shared input, so I don't really care about it. The input from the other side, I should say. Okay, so what are the rates here? So again, the magnets are going to be the limiting factor, so we consume 1 of those per second. So that's 30, so we only really need to do 10, which is, makes it easy. 1 and 2. Okay, and we go for the output, and this goes for the input. This goes for the input, that goes for the output. Okay, input, input. And yeah, it's just 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And put that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Then all of this can go. One, two, I think this will be fine. Yep. Okay. Go here and then input, oops, input, input, input. And then also want to put in the power poles, Tesla towers. Okay, you can have a Tesla tower, then you can have one, and put it there, you can have one. Okay. Yeah, I guess this can also get a dedicated Tesla tower. Why not? Okay, then we grab all of this, I think. Okay, 2, 3, 4. And we have to hook this in. Go into there. And next. Alright, so then the next step is going to be the titanium glass, followed by the plane filters, followed by the quantum computers, quantum chips, and then it's time for the small carrier rockets after that. Okay. 2. Well, actually, no, I need to make the deuterium fuel rod next. What happened? 2, 3, 4. One more. Okay. So let's figure out the backside. Yeah. It's really just this one input. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So here we need the energetic graphene, proliferate this. Oops. Hand this in. Okay, oops. Local demand, remote demand. Okay, this has got everything that it needs. Good. Alright, let's do our copy action. What am I missing? Okay. Wrong side of the planet. I need these, then I need all of this. Take this. Okay, we can do the energetic graphene, and then we can also do the proliferate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no! That sucks. What did I do? Right, let's try that again, hopefully more successfully. Okay, let's get rid of these. Needs to line up with these, of course. Like this. Alright, so I guess we'll start from this side then with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we'll start to proliferate from the back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that didn't work out, but that's fine. And then we grab it all the way to. Yeah, okay. Good. Yeah. Then it's just the two inputs. Say imports? No, inputs. Okay, magnets. And we get our first output. Let's fix this. Okay, and then it's another. No. Ooh. So we have to just skirt around it here. Grab the magnets. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's the magnets, and then it's the electromagnetic turbines, and another line of magnets. I guess I forgot to connect those. Okay, then there's an output here. Then it's the magnets. Oh yeah, of course, I actually didn't do the other side yet. Okay, good. Because I had to delete it because I made a mistake. Right. This was taken care of though. Very good. Oh, look at that. That has a back to it as well. Yeah. Okay. And then this just needs like this. Very simple. Okay. This is not going to produce like 7,000, 1,400 of them per minute, but it's gonna get somewhat close to that. Okay. Supermagnetic ring. Supermagnetic. No. Well, I don't know. Ring slash magnet free slash proliferated factory. Is it supermagnetic ring? Super dash magnetic ring, okay. So we're gonna pick this, save that footprint. Okay. Dyson Yeah, super magnet. Come on. Oops, save blueprint. Yep. Good. Very happy with this. Next, we'll put it up here. Maybe right here. This is gonna be a front and back again with the we're gonna be making this deuterium fuel rod, and for that we need titanium. I'm gonna feed the deuterium from the other side. Oh, actually, yeah. Oh, now this one we're gonna have to think through a little bit here. Supermagnetic ring. This one's gonna be somewhat unique. Local demand, storage, local demand, remote demand. Okay. Oh, look at that. We get some more construction drones. Alright, so how is this one going to work? So, hang on. It consumes 20 deuterium. So, one of the belts has what? 30 times 4 divided by 20. We can only do 6 of them because of the massive deuterium consumption. This is gonna be insane. So how are we gonna do this? I think we should use the extra output here, because the deuterium, it's an insane product, right? And then we get like an extra 25% on the output, which is gonna be a lot of deuterium, like free deuterium. Well, actually, hang on. So I should look at the rates properly. So it's actually 30 times 20 over 12, right? 50 production facilities, I suppose, right? Because it's about, yeah, it's a little bit less than twice. And if we divide that by 1.5 and divide that by 2, it's about 16. So we're actually limited on the output here. Yeah, because it uses less than 2 on the input. So we can share the 2 inputs, but then we can't share the output and we can't share the deuterium. But other than that, it's going to be a pretty standard production line. Okay. I need more belts. I think that's probably the last production line that we can figure out today. Okay. So what was it? We can share the input lines. But we can't share the deuterium. Yeah, let's leave one space for deuterium. then we can't share the output. Yeah. This is going to be the deuterium, this is going to be the output. This is the input. This is the input. Actually going to go for production speed up instead. Because I thought that, I thought that the hydrogen was actually more than it is, but it's not. Are we actually limited on the output? I don't believe that. The maths must be wrong. How can we possibly be limited by the output rate? It's got to be limited by the deuterium. Yeah. Because it's 10 times more deuterium compared to... I think what we'll do here is we're not going to do like 4, we'll just do 1 that consumes all of the deuterium, so we don't need to stack it or anything. So what, it was 16, right? Hang on, let's do the maths again. So it's 20 per 12 seconds, right? So it's 1.67 per second that gets consumed. So then we go 30 times 4 times 20 over 12. 200. And we divide by 1.5. And we divide by 2. So it's about 67 of them. Okay. And if it's 67, they're going to be producing 1 every 6 seconds. So if we divide that by 10, we're easily going to be within the limit. So, yeah. So we're going to have 67 of these. And it's just going to be proliferated, nothing else. So if it's 67 though, we may as well go to 100 and what? If we times it by 2, we may as well go to 134 and grab extra output material. $134. So if we do 134 and divide it by 6, so that's 22.3, and then we multiply by 1.5, and then we multiply by 1.25. Okay, I think it'll work. So we'll go for 134 of these guys. Oops, I always mix those up. So the hydrogen input is going to come from the back. Okay. Why do I keep getting this wrong? Okay. Okay, so input. No. This is an input, this is an output. This is an input, this is an input, this is an input, this is an input. Okay. Input, output. So let's do 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. And there we'll go here. Okay, and we can go there as well. Okay, so if we have 6, this is 12. This 24. And if we do 4 of those, we've got 96. I have little confidence that we got the maths right, but 2, 3, 4. Now, we're gonna run out of space. So we'll just fill up the space, you know. I'm not gonna be that fussy about it. Interesting. It's not really. Well, I guess it's kind of late. Look at this. Our old techniques. They're not as good as our new techniques. Okay, so let's grab 3. Let's grab 2. And then we'll just fill it up. I don't think that we're going to be able to do much more than that. Probably not even that much. Can we go here? No. This is the earliest. And we need to clean this. Let's grab more belts. Okay, this is the deuterium. Alright, let's request a deuterium. We need to proliferate and this. Come on, give me 100. Okay, local demand, storage, 2000, local demand, remote demand, then we can have these ships. We're never going to have this available locally, so I'm not going to provide those drones. We got this, we're running out of proliferate. That's something else that we will have to fix. But I don't know what the root cause of it is. Whether we're actually not able to produce it fast enough, or whether there's something else that's going on. Who knows at this point. Okay, we'll have to stick those here. Like this. Okay. proliferate is a nice to have anyway, right? Like, it's not critical. Alright, so that lines up. What are we missing? Okay, sorters this time. Okay, so deuterium, please. It doesn't look like deuterium. Okay. I guess it is. Let's make sure it's proliferated. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Deuterium and deuterium. It's like a mixed one here. Some of it is proliferated, but some of it isn't. That's okay. I think some of it must have been collected from a gas giant, you know? And then, of course, it's not going to get proliferated. So if we look at the proliferate, it looks like we're missing some sort of input, but I'm not sure. Because, well, it could also be that it's just filling up all these different storages that's, you know, causing it problems. Or also this coal is not completely available. I think that's the real problem. So what we might want to do, you know, is find a source of coal that's close by. I don't think we would grab it from there. We might grab it from, I don't know, here. Arid desert. I don't know how much coal that would have on it. A-type star. Rocky salt lake. Secure ocean. We would be looking for like a nice little world that has, you know, that's like livable or something. Ashen, yeah. Gobi. So none of the local ones here really have it. Type star, volcanic ash, ice field. Anyway, we can look for that next time, or when we actually care about this running out in its current form. That's why we also keep doing these, so that the carrying capacity of them is, you know, able to keep up. Okay, let's finish those off. Can we proliferate from the bottom? Yes, we can. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, good. Let's proliferate. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, the proliferate is first going to suffer on our smelting planet. It's not going to suffer here. Okay, so this is an output. And we can take this input. Okay, and then it's another. No. What is this? This is an output. Okay. And so must this be. Okay. And then it's the supermagnetic rings. And the titanium. Good. So deuterium is like right here. Oh, we also need to put this in. Output in. Your waste. Okay. Doesn't have any deuterium, but it shouldn't be running out. Oh boy, we messed this up pretty bad. Probably knew that already, that made a big mistake. Okay. Cool. Let's try that again. So, this is an input and that is an output. And then this is an input and then this is an input. Okay. 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 That produces more output. We can get that one when we come back. Well, we got most of the things done today. The only thing that's left is the series of processors that we will need. And like the quantum processors. And then it's just a matter of looking at the rates that we are able to get. Oh, there's no deuterium coming. Where does the deuterium run out? They're probably made. Oh no, here. Yeah. Where does the deuterium run out? And why did I get that wrong? Because it ends around here. And it shouldn't have yet. Okay, let's do the maths again. So it consumes 20 per 12.5, right? And then because it's a 1.5, so it consumes 2.4 per second. Ooh, okay. And then if we go 120 divided by 2.4, okay. So it can only really do 50. So there's an easy fix for this, and it's that we just double up the deuterium and then bring it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Actually, I don't need to count. I can just use the blueprint to do the counting for me. Because then basically we need to get to trim this back to 50. Okay. Let's make sure this works. Oh, I'll do the counting. Yep, I'll do the counting by virtue of how many of these we can put down. So that's 30. That's 45. Oops. Come on. 60. That's 75. It's 90. Okay. It's 105. Is it exactly 50? I think it was exactly 50, right? 20 divided by 12.5 times 1.5. 120 divided by 2.4. Yeah. Okay, so 105, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, but we'll have to do that next time. I don't know, let's finish figuring it out. So I need to trim back 9. Oh, you don't get power? Oh. Accidentally deleted that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We really need to count, so I've already done it. Okay. Okay, and then we'll just take this bit here. And just put it like here. Maybe here. Okay. Okay, and then you can have ships. And then the other thing. Oh, they haven't managed to send proliferate yet. The other thing is that we need one on top here. Okay, I don't think I can finish this right now. But yeah, we have mostly finished the deuterium side of things. This one is actually slightly more complicated than I thought, and it works in a slightly different way. I actually don't know if we're going to be able to collect all of the output either. Actually, we should be able to collect all of the output, because the deuterium is like, even if you multiply it by, if you divide it by 2, it's still by far the most. Like it's more than 4 times less. No, it's more than 8 times less than the deuterium input. So I think it'll work out. So, but yeah, we have a deuterium problem as well that we need to solve. But we can do that another time. So anyway, that was a good stream. We got a lot done. Thank you for watching, and until next time.